So right now we're at the middle of page 205. It says in example 5, properties of logs were used to expand log expressions. In 6, procedure is reversed and the properties of logs are used to condense. So we can either expand or condense. Example 6, part A. We start with 1/2 log base 10 of x plus 3 log base 10 of x plus 1. We want to show using the property, the power property. In the first part, we're taking that 1/2. We know when we expanded, that 1/2 became the coefficient. When we condense, we know that 1/2 has to go back to its original place as the power of x. We see plus. Here we have the 3. The 3 becomes the power of the expression x plus 1. And then in the next step, we're going to see that our addition, using the product property, becomes a product inside parentheses. Part 2, same thing. We have our 2 coefficient. That becomes our power. So we would have log x plus 2 to the second power. And we know subtraction is our quotient property. The second part of this function, log of x, x becomes the divisor. And we end up with log x plus 2 squared over x. The third one we can go through here using the power property first. Our 1/3 becomes the power of the entire inside brackets, which is the product property. So we've combined that. 1/3 simply the cube root of our expression. So I'd like you to read through example 7, finding a mathematical model. We're talking about planets, distances from the sun, and I want you to pay close attention to the part where we are taking these distances, mean distance from the sun of Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, and we're coming up with not a real clear relationship. So in order to come up with that relationship, we're finding the natural logs of all those distances. And then when we go ahead and graph that, we can see that we're coming up with a very nice linear regression here that we can then talk about and deal with. Choosing 2 points and coming up with the slope-intercept equation of the line, or simply using our linear regression on the calculators. Y is equal to log y, x is equal to log x, and you can conclude log y 3/2 log x, and that is the end of